Hey y'all, what's going on? So, I wanted to touch on a few things that have been happening over the week and this past weekend, being that today is Friday, Friday, June 13th at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, where to start? Where to start? First of all, some news out of Los Angeles. Thankfully, the siege of Los Angeles by the National Guard Armory and the Marines has been settled, thankfully. Gavin Newsom, my guy, got it settled. Go, Gavin. Stand up, fight back. So, that got settled. So now the National Guard Armory is back in control. Gavin Newsom is back in control of the National Guard Armory because a federal court had deemed that the federalizing of the National Guard by the fascist regime that we have in the White House, the Nazis that we have in the White House, they decided that they wanted to federalize the National Guard and send them to California without Gavin Newsom's authorization, which in the Constitution, Article 10 clearly states you cannot deploy the fucking military in this country against civilians and against citizens unless you consult with the governor of the state first. Do you see how that fucking works? It's simple. We have a constitution for a goddamn reason, okay? We have a fucking constitution for a fucking reason. It's called the law. Of course, some of you Nazis and fascists out there wouldn't understand what the law means because you guys want to be all about law and order, but when it applies to you breaking the law, oh, it's fine then, right? Because law and order applies to everybody else but you. No, that's not how this works. Number two, I was out in LA for a few days during the whole protest issue and during all the anti-ICE protests out there in LA. I was out there visiting a friend of mine. And it was not as bad as what Fox News or the right-wing media, state media, wants you to believe it is. They showed on Fox News, they would show these same fucking cars burning on loop. They would just take a different part of Los Angeles, take these two cars that were burning, and put them in the video